So I'm really excited to try this. I've seen it done online, and you take clear ornaments. I'm using plastic just because I have kids in the house, and I know that glass bulbs in a house with kids is not a good idea. Or pets, same thing. But you can get glass, that would work too. So they're just plastic balls, and this piece pops off. And I'm going to try this two ways because I've heard people do it two ways. I've heard people do the paint on the outside, and then I've heard people pour the paint on the inside. So I'm actually going to try both ways because I want to see which way I like best. And I'll show you my setup that I have, which I hope will work for this for drying and to catch the paint. All right, give me a second and we'll get started. Okay, so I have, this is like a cookie drying rack. There's just a old baking tin underneath, and I sat it on top of a plastic bin just to give it some height. But you could, any kind of surface that you want to catch the paint. I have wax paper in here because I want to save my paint. I like to use the paint skins to make jewelry and other projects, and I don't want to waste it. So my plan is I've taken the metal pieces off, and then the ones that I pour on top, I'll just put on like this. Oh, it doesn't want to sit level. Of course not. Well, my plan might not work great. Okay, there we go. Takes a little work, but they fit almost perfectly in there. And I think once I put the metal piece on, when I'm done, you won't see any marks from the drying, the cooling rack. So yeah, I think that'll work. So for what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one on top. I'm going to pour the paint on top, and then I'll do one where I'll hold the ball like this and I'll pour the paint on the inside, and then I will tip it over and get the extra paint out and let it dry like that. So yeah, this is exciting. All right, let's see how this works out. So yeah, I'm just gonna do, I think I'm gonna do some blue and gold. And I have my paints all mixed, pre-mixed in these handy little squirt bottles. There are a whole bunch of different brands and colors, so I don't really have the specific ones for you today. I was kind of using up leftover paints, but it's 1 part paint to 2 parts Floetrol and approximately 1 part water. I did mix them slightly thicker just because I don't want it to run too fast off of the ornament. So I'm just going to start layering some colors here. I think that I'm going to do a couple different shades of blue, some white, and some gold. I think that would be really pretty. Put some white. Oops, I guess I should keep that where you can see it, huh? Some gold. And then I'm just going to keep doing that. I don't really know how much I need for a Christmas bulb. I imagine it's going to be kind of hard to get it over the last little bit. But I can always just sort of touch it up if I need to. We'll see. This is a new thing, so I have no idea. I'm thinking that's probably going to be enough. Probably more than enough, but I can always do more than one. All right. Got my little cuppy cup there. These are cute little silicone cups. It actually came with a resin set, but I know you can buy these for paint pouring, so I'm excited. So I think, yeah, I'm just going to, here, I'll do it this way to make sure that you can see so the cup's not in the way. I'm just going to start kind of slowly pouring and letting it drip down. Oh, this is going to be fun. Add a little bit more. I want to go slow so that way I can see where I need to fill in. And there's definitely going to be a lot of, oh no, did you see that? That was not supposed to happen. Okay, stay tuned. I'm going to have to figure something else out here. Okay, I don't really have anything handy. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, so I might just take this off altogether. And, oh, there's some gorgeous cells in my cup. Look at that. Ooh, I'm just going to pour on my hand because I don't know if it'll balance just standing up. I do have ideas of a different way to do it, but I just don't have anything handy with me, and I kind of already started, so yeah. Oh, this is going to look freaking gorgeous. Like, ridiculous. I almost want to flip it over to get these little spots here, but I'm just going to try and pour directly above the areas that are, because you can see like some spots just aren't covering. So I'm just going to keep pouring and sort of tilting it and trying to get full coverage. Oh, and I almost dropped it because it's super slippery. Oh my gosh. I'm like on a roll today, huh? That's hilarious. Well, you know what? This is all part of the learning experience. There's a lot of paint on my hand. I'm going to try to move my camera a little bit too so you can see better. Oh, now I just dropped paint on the floor. I'm a hot mess. Okay. So it's pretty much fully covered on that side. I have some spots on this side. I'm going to just take my paint and go ahead and go over them real quick. I'm going to put this rack back up because I need to set it on something to dry, but I can't really bump it. So I'm probably going to have to touch the sides a little bit, but that's okay because I can fix them up. Okay, please just stay. Just stay. I'm trying to make a video here. Why are you being like this? There we go. Look at this. What a mess. Ugh. Okay, I guess yeah, carry on. So, fingers crossed, everybody, that it doesn't flip over again. I'm just going to put one last coat on top of it and just let it do its thing. That looks amazing. I'm super excited about this. Okay, I'm going to go clean my hand off, and then I'm going to try to pour the inside of one. Okay, so I had a bit of an interruption yesterday, and I wasn't able to finish off doing this part, so I'm going to get at it today. I've got pretty much the same thing going on in my silicone cup, layered the colors using the same colors. I did layer them a bit differently, and there's some more white than the last time. So I'm just carefully pouring it into the whole of the Christmas ornament, and I'm turning to make sure that I get as much coverage as possible. The nice thing is if you have missed any spots, you can just continue to turn the ornament in your hand until it's all covered on the inside. I'm going to place this one in a cup since I don't have to worry about the outside getting smudged or anything because there's no paint on the outside. I can just let all the paint run down into this plastic cup. And once it's done coming out of the Christmas ornament, I will transfer it to a drying rack. This one is the one I poured on the outside. I'm going to put a varnish on it to protect the paint. This is the one I poured on the inside. So I don't need to do anything to protect it. It's very glossy already, but the colors aren't nearly as rich. So I just gave it one coat. of a clear sealer. And it's just this stuff. I'll show you what I mean. This stuff. I'm just finishing off this can. I have some other stuff, but I haven't tried it yet. So I'm using that, and already I think I like it on the outside better. So I'm going to do another, at least one more coat once this dries. And I mean, I'll put them side by side for comparison here. I just feel like this one looks fancier. This one is just, you can still see like the plastic lines and stuff on the outside. So I just feel like maybe it looks a less, like maybe a little cheaper, for lack of a better word. So the question will be the longevity of the paint on the outside of the balls. That's obviously something that I'm going to have to test out, but I can't really do that until this is dried fully and I've had it for a while. Tell me what you think. Outside, inside. Here they are finished. This one I just tied a ribbon on. You could use any color or just use a Christmas hook. And this is the one with the paint on the inside. So this one, it's windy, so my little bow is blowing all over the place. But I tried to tie a little lace bow, make it look cute. It didn't work so well. But anyways, you could tie a little fancy bow and hang it on your tree. You could even embellish the outside as well. I'm excited to work on more of these, but I do think I really do like the paint on the outside better. It's a little harder to work with. Takes a little more time, but I think it looks better.